KPS News with Benson and Harlem.
Hello and welcome to KPS News,
Term 3,
Week 7.
2021.
I'm Vincent.
And I'm Harlan.
Welcome back to our cool school.
Yeah, it's so good to be back live.
Today's show is made up of items that Mr. Leafy has taken from your class folders on Cecil.
First up on the show, we have Yana from Room 4 sharing a cool puppet show she has created.
Yana's Puppet Show! On Wednesday morning, after having breakfast, my family decided to go out for a walk. So I decided to go on my bike. So my family and I went all the way down to the Kensington Park and all the way down to the bike road. You're allowed to walk or go on the bike road. Then I saw this So I found this big grey creepy cat. He was looking at me and I looked at him and he was looking at me. I got so scared that I hopped off my bike and quickly ran to my dad and said, "Dad, help, there is a big grey creepy cat looking at me." So my dad just let me go first with him. Then I went back on my bike. We went all the way to Countdown and we went back to my house.
Well done, Yana.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Okay, for our next item, here's Roscoe from room 16 describing his cat.
Charlie, I sleep all day. I run away from all the people. Myself. I eat cat biscuits. I eat cat biscuits. I sail on a boat. I cuddle with Roscoe. I say meow.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, he sounds like a cool cat, Roscoe. Now, as you know, last week we saw Martin and Hella looking very sad at our closed school gate.
This week we thought we would share with you some cool widders that Martin has been looking after at his home.
Yeah, it's a widow house.
I've got a weather house too. What way is that on it? Oh, 10 spots. The weather has been in here for mostly the whole time.
Wow, awesome, Martin.
Yeah, he looked pretty happy, didn't he, Harlem?
Yeah.
Next up, we have an image from room 13 taking part in a Zoom with Mrs. Sewell.
They were all sharing their favourite toys.
Cool, room 13.
Now, talking of room 13, here's Frankie who was video riding a bike for the first time without trainer wheels. Awesome, Frankie.
Yeah, great balance. While we're talking of room 13, here's a cool image from Arlo showing us his shadow art.
That was terrific, Arlo.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that book done before.
Alia from room
Alia.
Alia from room 8 created an amazing movie set made out of Lego.
This girl is a babysitter. She put some fake crystals in the baby area. She put pink couches and 2 pink couches and 2 white coffee tables. She also got a ladder for the slide, and this baby is gonna go on it. Whee! She's saying. She loves the crystals. And there's a safe pad right here so they don't get hurt. Number 2. This girl is a cooker. She's made thousands of dollars because her donuts, ice cream and waffles are delicious. And someone says that her water isn't normal water, it's flavored water. So she's made a lot of money out of those too. Number 3. This girl has become famous because she has found lots of stuff. Because she is a beach explorer. But she became famous because she made her own store. And do you know how she made that? Because she found all the stuff that she had found and put it in the store. And look, there's $100 and a treasure map. But the best thing of all, she's wearing a suit and she has plushies. And she got a canoe too. Isn't that the best? And she has a life jacket and a paddle. How cool is that? Number 4. Bye, miss you, Mr. Brown. Hope you had the best day.
Amazing movie, wasn't it, Vincent?
Yeah, that was incredible.
Talking of incredible, here's Alia's classmate Miller showing us her amazing Father's Day pizza making.
Hi, I'm Miller, and here's my video on how to make a Father's Day pizza. Today I'm making a gluten-free pizza base. In a bowl, mix 1 1/3 cups of gluten-free flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt. Mix together dry ingredients. Next, add half a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of olive oil while stirring until a soft dough forms. Now, put the dough on a lightly floured surface and knead 10 times. Shape the dough into a ball and cover with a bowl for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes under a bowl, roll the dough into a circle on a baking sheet. With gluten-free dough, it's best to press rather than roll. Bake your pizza base in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 8 minutes. While you are waiting, clean up your mess. This is one of the most important steps according to Mum. Next, take the base out of the oven and add the toppings. First, you need to put tomato paste on the base. Spread it evenly. So this is Dad's pizza toppings because we're making one for Dad. So there's salami, jalapenos, mushrooms, avocado, tomatoes, olives, and of course, cheese. Add your toppings in any order you like. I love making a colourful work of art. Sprinkle the cheese on the top and put it back in the oven for 15 or 20 minutes until your pizza is golden brown. Be careful with the oven tray, it will be hot. Maybe ask an adult to help you. Slice your pizza into halves, then quarters, then eighths. Next, serve your dad. My dad loved his pizza.
Sorry, we meant earlier from room 4A. But well, Miller, I bet your dad loved it.
Yeah, I hope he shared it though.
Now we know many of you have been doing all sorts of home learning activities.
Here's Duncan from room 5, sharing his house plan that he's drawn.
Kia ora whare, this is what I've been doing. This is the tramp, this is the clothesline, that's the playhouse, this is the kitchen, deck, lounge, dining room, kitchen, hallway, entrance, tub,
Laundry.
cupboard, kitchen, bathroom, Connie's room, the mum and dad's room,
Duh.
my room, the garden,
Where's the cars parked under?
here.
Okay. Hope you're staying safe, Boya. Ka kite.
Good on you, Duncan.
Yeah, well done, classmate.
Right, to finish off our show, Phoebe from room 18 shows us a cool card that she made to send to one of her best friends in Auckland.
Wow, that was one cool card.
Yeah, incredible card. Well, that was another bunch of great items, wasn't it, Harlan?
Yeah, they were brilliant.
So, Harlan, what are you most looking forward to doing at school?
I'm most looking forward to going back to school and seeing my teacher and my classmates. What about you, Benson?
I'm looking forward to playing rugby with my friends at lunchtime in Wellington.
Now, you'll remember that Fire Sally challenged you to identify 4 extreme close-up photos.
Here's what the last 4 were.
Number 1 was a cucumber.
Number 2 was a bar of soap.
Number 3 was a veggie peeler.
Number 4 was a stegosaurus.
How did you all get on?
Yeah, I wonder how many of you guessed it right. Now it's time for the brain teaser.
This week's brain teaser is: a man was born in 1995.
And died in 1953.
How is this possible?
If you think you know, put your answers in the containers on the office counter.
Have a go. Who knows, you could be right. Now we have our 2 Meke Token super students.
This week's standout students are
Ethan from room 19,
Shadow,
Ryan G.
Kahutakawa, and Phoenix from room 4.
Congratulations from Fire Sally and Mr. Saul, who thinks you are all amazing students.
As well as the 2 Meke tokens, we also have our Court Being Cool Classroom Awards.
Bar Prime has given us all of the following rooms.
Team Limu, awesome you guys.
Yeah, well done.
Remember, all of the class awards who have been selected are on display in the office area. This week we would like to welcome the following new kids: Taya, Jack, Keela, Joel and Ryan, all from room 12.
Finally, Abigail from room 15. Remember, if you see them out in the playground, make sure you say hi to them. Okay, now it's time for the
Pictures of the week. Sasha from room 15 and her brothers decided to enjoy some time out in the rain. Now it's time for the YouTube feature. Now it's time for the shout-outs.
My first shout out goes to Duncan and his brother Kaylani. Have an amazing time at your new house and new school. We know you have enjoyed your time here at KPS and we will all miss you.
My first shout-out goes to Mr. Leafley for keeping the show going for over 10 years.
My second shout out goes to Fire Sally for being there for everyone in the school.
My second shout-out goes to Mrs. Batten and Fire Prime. We hope you enjoy your special birthday today.
Oh, P.S. Fire Nikki, Mr. Leafley says he will remember it's your birthday tomorrow. Well, that about wraps up our show.
Stay safe out there.
Haere
Sayonara.
Bye.
Bye.